Now, Sheila, what in your brain told you that it would be a good idea for you to go to Stephanie and Finn's house? Did that make any sense to you? Come on now. I had already read a spoiler and did a spoiler video that said she supposed to be went to the house or whatever. But to see it actually happen, because spoilers can sometimes not be true. What the word? Now, you had plenty of time to take your behind out of town. But you just so obsessed with the idea of being a family with Finn that you delusional. You a psychopath at this point. You a psycho. What was the reason? What was the reason? I don't know. But yeah, this lady. So Sheila, I'm confused. Cause remember when they was chasing her and everything on one of them episodes last week? The policeman was chasing her and everything. Then they showed her outside of some place or whatever. So what did she do? Where did she go? Where was that she was at? I thought she was outside of their house then, but no. So they show her study, showing her driving and everything, doing her little evil smile and everything. Then on the end of the episode, it's like, what did she turn the power off? But I guess she turned the power off. But they had the candles lit. I was like, I was waiting for the lights to go out. But then I remembered that Finn had lit all those candles and stuff because he got the little romantic type thing going on with Steffi and everything. Since the kids ain't there. So they started trying to get intimate and everything. This lady bust through the door. And Steffi like, Steffi be tripping me out when she be like, Sheila, and all this stuff. If Sheila ain't talking about Steffi, and my son, and all that, Steffi be acting all fearful. She act all fearful of this lady, but then she approached her in the alley, corner her in the alley and stuff, so I don't know. But yeah, the spoiler, if y'all didn't listen to my other video, it says that Sheila gonna be trying to plead her case and trying to convince them that she didn't try to shoot Finn. I said, so what you supposed to say? Son, I didn't try to shoot you. I was trying to shoot your wife, but I don't expect you to hold it against me, even though of course you is. Don't look at me like I'm a crazy person. I know I done tried to kill multiple people my entire life or whatever. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I seen some people like saying that Sheila's not an interesting character. I said, she make the show interesting to me. But I don't expect it. I want to see her do something major, not just because if she sit up here and done came to Stephen Finn house and doesn't do anything dramatic, I ain't gonna say dramatic, but worthwhile, what was the reason? Like, you done had this lady stay in town when she could have been left. But do y'all think it's gonna be a murder mystery? Because a lot of people are speculating that it's gonna be a murder mystery and that's why they allow her to stay in town or whatever. I say I don't know. Maybe that's why. But I would say if it do end up being it, I would say Finn would be the one because he been study saying how he ain't gonna let her hurt their family again, and he's taking the blame and feeling bad because at first he didn't really want to accept what Stephanie had been warning him about. But yeah, man. So okay, I just skipped all over. They showing Steffi and Finn. They was talking about how the kids not there and everything, and I love how Finn acknowledges that Kelly is his, and just the whole time he's been with Steffi, he's always been like saying Kelly is his. I was like, about time, because they used to be Beth this, Beth that, Douglas this, Douglas that. And I was like, po Kelly. They don't even mention this lady or whatever. They just forgot all about it. But Finn came in on the scene, and he just steady mentioned her and claimed her. And I said, that's the way it's supposed to be. I said, I like that. But yeah, they was talking about the kids gone, and they was basically happy about having, a long time or whatever. So they bonding and stuff, and they just started showing them, and then they show Sheila, then they show them, and I was like, yeah, Sheila finna pop up. And then she pops up on the end of the episode or whatever, and it goes off. I said, y'all could have played that instead of the whole Thomas thing, but we finna talk about Thomas. So Thomas, they all done gathered together. It was before Thomas came, it was Ridge, Eric, Brooke, Hope, and Carter. And then Thomas shows up. And I had already read that it's supposed to be a board meeting. Why I was thinking it was going to be some random people there. I didn't expect it to be everybody that was involved. Well, not everybody that was involved, because Carter wasn't involved or whatever. But I was expecting other board members or whatever. Not them. But yeah, they was the board. But Stephanie didn't go because she was like, basically, Thomas going to get what he deserved because he shouldn't have did it and everything. So Thomas come in, he was apologizing, talking about his progress. I made so much progress throughout I said, have you? Because and then I forgot to write down when Carter was like, is there anything that's gonna fall back on the company or hope for the future and all that other stuff? I was thinking about the fact that he knew about I thought they was gonna say this. It doesn't relate to it, but he knew about Sheila switching to alcohol and stuff like that. But no. And Thomas like he ain't got nothing. Basically said he ain't got nothing to hide, nothing else or whatever. I was like, I wonder why they said that. Do y'all think they finna get ready to explore that storyline where Thomas gonna do something that's gonna end up hurting the company? I mean, he just got fired. We just gonna cut straight to it and say this man done got fired or whatever. But I'm interested to see where they finna get ready to take this. But yeah, he's apologizing. He go down the line, apologizing to people and everything. But before we get to Brooke and them and what they said, when Carter spoke up, he was saying how he wanted to believe that Thomas had changed because Ridge his best friend and all this other stuff. And Thomas was like, Thomas said Carter something. I was like, ooh, he about to say it. I know you ain't talking. You had an affair with granddad, wife, and all this stuff. I was like, ooh, but he ain't even say it. He just saying he confessed for the whole episode that it wasn't his intention to hurt anybody. But then Brooke brought up how when she learned about it, he didn't show no remorse, no sympathy, no nothing, or whatever. And I was like, oh, I forgot about Eric. I ain't write that down either. So Eric was like, he's so disappointed. He's like, I can't even look at you. He turned his head so fast. I was like, he said, I can't even look at you. I said, of course you can't. Of course you can't. I was like, oh my goodness. I don't know, y'all. Do y'all feel sorry for Thomas? Now I know he knew better than to do it, to go after Logan. That Logan especially. Now the other ones, you don't go after them either. But you especially don't go after Brooke. Come on now, this her show. This is her show. You knew the consequences of your action, but you chose to do it anyway. Did that make any sense to you? No. Or whatever. But Brooke was like telling him she been trying, she tried with him. And I was like, comment down below. Do y'all think she really tried him? Because I feel like she was side-eyeing him majority of the time, which is understandable because he was on this sick stuff over here with mannequins and stuff. and just should we say endangering? I ain't gonna say endangering hope, but Douglas. I would say Douglas or whatever. I don't know. Well, comment your thoughts down below. What y'all think about Thomas? Well, did y'all feel sorry for him when everybody was telling him about himself? I feel like it's about time they held him accountable, but at the same time, considering everybody at that table done did something, I don't know. But Thomas just keep on. That's the problem with him. They keep on. But that's how the writer's writing it, though. How you expect him to be different if you keep on dragging this whole storyline? But yeah, I know what I said. Did Brooke really give Thomas a chance? Because I'm conflicted. I see both sides of the thing. I see Thomas' side of the thing because Brooke, I don't believe she 100% was giving him a chance, but at the same time, she was right to be guarded because, again, look at what he was doing. But I don't know. Y'all comment y'all thoughts if y'all agree or disagree. Let's see. Thomas more concerned with Hope thoughts more than anything. Yeah. He was like, Hope, the look of disappointment in your eyes. I said, this man is delusional. Him and Sheila need to go check into the crazy place. Because she obsessed with Finn, making her a part of his life, his life or whatever. And this man is obsessed with Hope. He studied up there. I'm telling you, I see what y'all mean. I feel like Hope throughout the years, she been playing with this man. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all think she been playing with this man? I feel like she been playing with this man in a way. Because maybe it's just how the writers write it, because it be kind of looking like she is starting to feel for him, have feelings for him. Then he's like, the look of disappointment and everything in your eyes and all that stuff. And I was like, really? Out of all that, they don't say Hope is who you concerned about? Really? This lady done told you she don't want you. Now, I understand her actions are confusing, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's what it looked like to me. But yeah, or whatever. But he started trying to talk to Hope, and I would never hurt my son. I said, sir, it's a little too late for that. Because a lot of people think hurt is just physical. Nah, it's verbal, it's emotional, and stuff like that. But let me see what else I got. He gave his I'm sorry speech from the moment the episode started to the moment the episode ended. I'm sorry for yelling, y'all. But he gave his I'm sorry speech from the moment he walked in that door to the moment they was rejecting him. But yeah, he done got fired. Will he learn from his mistakes, or will he try to retaliate and join forces with somebody? I don't know. But yeah, he was like, what you saying? Because Ridge got up. I thought Ridge was about to throw the picture against the wall. Listen, I be trying to guess what's going to happen because, come on now. I'm tired of the same storylines. I was trying to guess what's going to happen. But yeah, he was like, he never said you're fired, but he was like, basically, he told me he was fired or whatever. And he held the door open. I thought he was telling him to get out. He going to hold it open for them to walk out or whatever. And then Hope took her precious time. I thought he was holding the door for him to tell you dismissed. You could go. Bye. Or whatever. But no, they all left him. If he fired, he's supposed to be the one to leave. Duh. If he fired, he's supposed to be the one to leave. But yeah, and that was it, y'all. Hold on. Until next time, deuces.